Hey everyone, my name is Pluto Koi, or Ethan, whichever one you prefer. This is so weird. I don't know why it's so weird for me to talk in front of a camera. I'm sitting in front of my green screen right now, so I could add random stuff on the background as I please. And I'm here to answer some questions that you guys have asked me, because a couple of days ago I asked you guys to ask me questions on Instagram, so that's what I'm doing. I have some questions here. By the way, before I start, I just want to say thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. It's a really big number, and it's a number I never thought I would ever reach. But thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means the world, and everyone who supports and streams my music and listens and comments and all that, makes me want to do it more. So thank you guys so much. Yeah. Anyways, answer some questions. Alright, first question. I think I got a lot of these. When did you start making music? I started making music probably, well, I've been writing music for like ever since I was maybe in like middle school. High school, like my junior, senior years, when I started kind of toying around with like music softwares and stuff like that. But it wasn't until like around last year is when I started actually learning how to produce my own music and putting it out. Yeah, it hasn't really been that long. It feels like it's been longer, but yeah, I haven't been making music that long. Next question is, what's your favorite aesthetic? Aesthetic. I don't know if you mean like favorite aesthetic in terms of clothing, or like, I don't know. I guess like in terms of clothes, I don't know. I like a lot of things. I don't think I have a favorite aesthetic. I think if it looks nice, it looks nice. Really. I guess vintage. I kind of like the vintage look on things. Things look kind of old school, retro. I guess that's a aesthetic I like. But I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. My next question is, what's your makeup routine? Well, I wake up. Wake up. What's my makeup routine? Why am I thinking about this like I actually have one? I don't have one. I don't have a makeup routine. Next question. Oh, I got this question a lot too. Who are the artists that inspired you to do music? Like, what inspired you? All that stuff. I have a lot of inspirations. A big inspiration of mine is probably Ed Sheeran, because it was like 6-7 years ago when I started listening to his music, and his stuff is actually what made me want to try to learn and play guitar, which is what I did, and I learned all of his songs. Yeah, so I would say he's definitely a really big inspiration of mine. But more recently, like especially with Stuck, Daniel Caesar, Mac Ayres, Bruno Major, they were definitely big inspirations for me as of right now. Have you ever faced challenges when writing a song? If so, what are they? That's a good question. I always face challenges when writing songs. I feel like a big challenge for me that I always struggle with is trying to figure out how to put my thoughts into paper and trying to figure out how to fit them into these lines. And because a lot of my songs have to do with like personal experiences and things I've dealt with in the past. In terms of like technicalities, like producing and all that stuff, definitely a lot of challenges, because like I said, I haven't been making music for that long. So there's a lot of stuff I don't know, and I'm learning as I go. And sometimes it feels like I want something to sound like this, but my skill level is down here, so it's really hard for me to get the right sound that I want, and that's definitely a really big challenge that I deal with all the time when I'm writing music. What's your favorite Pluto Koi music video that you didn't make yourself? From Jonathan Rome. Everything but the Chili Cheddar music video. I'm just kidding. The only two music videos that aren't directed by me is the Magazines video and the Chili Cheddar video, and I love both of them. I don't want to pick favorites. I like them both. How long does it take to finish writing / producing a song? It depends on the song. I think it's getting longer and longer, like the producing process and the writing process, just because like my attention to detail is going up, and I'm learning more things. But back then, "You're Not Lonely" is probably the most simple song I've ever produced in my life, and that one took like 3 days to produce. I literally did the piano thing and and the guitar and then the vocals, and that was it. And that was it. And I did a little bit of EQ, and that was it. Yeah, the more songs I put out, the longer it takes to make them, because I always want to try new things, and I'm always trying to, you know, improve, you know, make it better than the last. So yeah, especially with Stuck. That song probably took maybe 3 or 4 months to like produce and get right. And even then, I'm still not really like 100% satisfied with it. There were a lot of times where I started producing it and it didn't sound right, and I ended up just working on something else. But then I'd go back to it and then start from scratch, and I did that probably about 3 or 4 times when producing the song, until finally, like, I don't know, I did something and it just sounded right, and then I just went with it. But yeah, I don't know, my next song is probably going to take so much longer to write and produce and all that. Are you planning a new EP in the future? Also, will you marry me? I will not marry you, but I do have thoughts about making another EP. I don't know if I want to release it soon though, but definitely thinking about doing another one. Where are you from, my guy? And did you learn guitar growing up, or was it recently? I did learn guitar somewhat growing up. I picked up my first guitar when I was maybe 12 or 13. I had that for like a couple years, and I barely touched it. I would practice with the guitar every now and then I'd get really impatient, and I would just like set it down and never touch it for like a month. But as I said earlier, listening to Ed Sheeran made me, you know, pick up the guitar again and start learning, you know, chords, like the super simple chords, and from then on I just kind of started building on it. So how do you keep making music without getting tired of your own song when you play it a lot? That's actually a really good question, because I do get tired of my own song. I don't know if there's, because I mean it works with anything, right? Like I feel like if you play the same thing over and over, regardless of what it is, you're always gonna get tired of it. But you kind of just need to keep reminding yourself about how you felt when you first came up with the song, and just kind of keep playing it to yourself and keep reminding yourself that, man, this song is good, you know, because you wrote it, and just be more proud of it. That's really all it is. Ooh. What have you been doing during these times? It's a good question. Nothing. I've been playing a lot of Valorant, even though I'm not really good. That's what I've been doing. And just making music, really. I don't know how to answer this question, but thank you. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? I don't know. I work at an ice cream place, so I should have one, but I don't know. I like all kinds of ice cream. I guess like cookie dough is pretty good. I like cookie dough. Dream festival to play for? I don't really have one, really. I don't think. I haven't really thought about that, but I think any festival really would be super fun to play for. That'd be a dream come true. Do you watch anime? If you do, 5 favorite anime or top 5 favorite animes. So I do watch anime. Shoot, I don't really have like a set top 5 list that I could just spit out, but so for the longest time my favorite anime been Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but it's been forever since I watched it, and I feel like I need to rewatch it again just to see if it's, you know, still as good as I remember, which I'm sure it is. But as of right now, I just finished Devilman Crybaby like a couple months ago, and I'm still like obsessing over it, so I would say that's probably my favorite anime. How did you get your name? Okay, this is funny, because everyone thinks my name is some like metaphorical thing. It's not. It's literally 2 random words I just put together. I was watching Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie, the Queen movie, and I was thinking about like Freddie Mercury and how cool it is that he has a freaking planet in his name. So then I started just going down the list of planets, and then I got to Pluto, and for some reason that struck a chord in me. So I just said that Pluto, and then Koi came out of nowhere, and I just put the 2 together and just flowed out the tongue. And now it's my stage name, and I don't know what to do with it. I can't change it anymore. I mean, I can, but nah, I'm Pluto Koi forever. What's your favorite song at the moment? My favorite song at the moment? Probably Japanese Denim by Daniel Caesar. What inspired you to make music? Now, I know I kind of like already answered this, but really, at the end of the day, music just makes me super happy, and it's a great way to just vent out your feelings. A lot of the time, I'm like, I don't really like venting feelings out to other people because I just feel weird, but writing them in music just feels so natural, and I don't know, it just works for me. So you can take any bad day and turn it into a really good song, which is what I really love about it. Keeps me going. So, alright guys, that's it. Those are my questions, my Q&A. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you for 1K subscribers. Love you all. I'm putting out more music. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys stay safe. And I don't know what else to say. I don't know how to end videos like this, so I'm just gonna probably just cut myself off.